It's about time you showed up for your damn self. Because here's the truth. Most of you aren't stuck. You're waiting. Waiting for confidence, waiting for the right time, and waiting for someone to tell you it's okay. And I get it, because I lived that. I didn't grow up with confidence. I didn't grow up with someone pouring belief into me. I was an only child, small family. My dad was an alcoholic, very angry and unpredictable, and there wasn't much peace in that environment. And my mom did the best she could, but emotionally there just wasn't much there. No real affirmation. No one telling me who I could become one day. And when you grow up like that, you never feel ready. You hesitate, you question yourself, and you wait. And that waiting becomes a pattern. You wait to speak up. You wait to take a chance. You wait to become who you feel inside. Not because you don't want it, but because you don't feel allowed. But here's what I figured out at some point. No one's coming. No one is coming to fix it. No one is coming to give you confidence. No one is coming to hand you permission. You have to give that to yourself. For me, that started in sports. That was the first place I found structure, discipline, a standard, a place where effort actually meant something. And every time I showed up, I built something. Not confidence from words, belief from action. And that changes you. You start seeing yourself differently. You start moving differently. And even as a young kid, I knew I wanted independence. I didn't want to rely on anyone. I wanted control over my life. So I started thinking differently, making decisions differently, trying to build something for myself, even when I didn't know what I was doing. Because when you don't have guidance, you either drift or you figure it out. And I chose to figure it out. And that became a pattern. I showed up again and again, even when I didn't feel ready, even when I still doubted myself, even when I was still that kid underneath it all. And there came a moment early in my career where I had to make a decision. Stay where I was, comfortable, predictable, or move. And I knew if I stayed, nothing was going to change. So I gave myself permission, not because I felt ready, but because I was done waiting. I walked away from what wasn't serving me and I bet on myself. And I moved forward. And that decision changed everything. Not overnight, not perfectly, but permanently. Because once you make that decision, you don't go back. And I've had to make that decision more than once. There was a time I let myself go physically, very out of shape. Didn't even recognize the man in the mirror. Didn't feel aligned. And I knew this is not who I am. So I did it again. I gave myself permission to change it, to show up for myself again, to rebuild. And I didn't just think about it, I executed, I trained, I disciplined myself, and I showed up consistently. And it changed everything, my body, my mindset, and my identity. Because when you show up for yourself physically, it spills into everything else. Your confidence, your decisions, your standards, everything elevates. And I've done that across my life. I gave myself permission to break cycles, to not become what I saw growing up, to not repeat the same patterns, to be different, to be better, to build something that felt right to me. I gave myself permission to grow, to evolve, to become someone new when I needed to. And here's what I can tell you. I've never let myself down. Not because I've been perfect, but because I made a decision that I would always show up for myself no matter what. And that's what this is about. Permission. Not from me, from you. Because you don't need approval. You don't need validation. You don't need perfect conditions. Hell, you don't even need more time. You need to decide that you're done holding yourself back, that you're done playing small, that you're done waiting. Because the life you want, it's not coming to you. You have to step into it. And that starts right now. Give yourself permission. Step into that higher version of yourself and don't look back. Keep on becoming.